Hello, one and all. How are you on this beautiful, sorry, not Friday, Saturday evening? Sorry, I was unable to do my broadcast yesterday night. Unfortunately, my internet was down. Now, it's not. Um, Hopefully, it's been dealt with. Hello, Tank.
Hey man, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday, last night, or anybody's because my net was down. It was down all night.
No, I understand. That's why I missed the morning with John Dillard.
I think it might have even been easily fixable, but I didn't realize it till this morning when I got up when it was still
Ah,
down. Just pressing a button on my router, that I've never seen before.
oops.
So tonight I am drawing Delenn from Babylon 5.
Ooh, Delenn, Ambassador Delenn. I thought she was a very fun character.
Yes, same here. My sci-fi night was supposed to be last night, and so I figured, switch it over tonight since I missed last night.
Is
Don't
it
really
time to
have.
cut the lines and make full sail?
Yeah.
As the old nautical term goes.
So have you moved today or the last couple days? I know you were saying you
No,
have.
we're still waiting, man.
Oh, I'm sorry to
Uh,
hear that.
it's all right. I much rather. I think I much rather that the house be thoroughly inspected properly than
Yeah, for sure.
have all sorts of stuff wrong with it. Because I'm
Yeah.
not moving in until everything checks out. I am not. What do you call it? I am not interested in playing handyman.
Yeah, I understand that. And it actually gives you a couple more, a little bit more time to pack everything. You're not so rush packing. Gives you
Well, it's
time
not
to.
going to be so rough. I mean, we're actually like distance wise, we're not moving very far. We can have this done in just a couple of days just by transferring rooms like over. Put a
Yeah.
room in a box, take it over, and
Unpack the unpack the
yeah, and
room
then
and use the rest of the boxes.
I have a
Hey,
big
Brian.
family, so coordinating a move like this is much like coordinating a military action. You know, you get your platoons all lined up, each has their own specific task. Everybody carries to it, and we are done with it before anybody is annoyed.
Cool.
It happens so fast that you're just kind of like, wow, that just happened. Because I've moved a lot in my life, and I don't particularly care for it.
Well, myself, I have not moved a lot, but I've moved a lot of people.
Ah, yeah, you're the friend who helps people move. You poor, poor person.
They say they're
I
moving.
do
I
that
can
too.
say they just have to tell me when and where. And all I really ever expect is to be fed at the end of the day.
Right? It's like, yeah, dude, you give me some fried chicken and I'll help you move.
Yeah. Uh,
I had a mechanic who was like that. It was fried chicken and parts.
so, uh,
So I am working on the logo or the title, I should say, for my contribution to Tales from Beyond the Gate. I am doing the annoying uh, stuff that nobody ever really likes to do.
uh, okay, Joshua wants to know where John Dillard, the gaming system, is. Fan champ,
um,
member of the Cult of Raver, and winner of all competitions. Oh, well, not the winner of all competitions. He did not win the Slave Leia competition
nope.
here on this channel. And okay, I guess I will. let Brandon in, if that's all right by the people that are here.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. Your channel, man. Your rules.
Yes. He's going to be drawing the Thing. I'm not sure whether he means Marvel's Thing or whether he means the Thing from the movie The Thing.
Oh yeah, like from the John Carpenter remake of the original sci-fi classic. That's a movie that honestly I think has peaked at John Carpenter. I haven't seen the latest one, so I cannot. I hold my judgment on it. I
Yeah.
rather do like the story. I thought that the Pingu thing. Anybody here familiar with the children's thing of Pingu? Yeah. Well,
Not really.
somebody. You know the little penguin. I think it's from France.
Uh-huh.
Children's show. Yeah. Um, yeah. Somebody went and did John Carpenter's The Thing to that poor happy penguin family.
Hello,
Hey,
gents.
okay.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Today I'm gonna be trying to draw Ben Grimm, the Thing.
All
I'm getting my
right.
art skills up again. I want to see if I could try and draw the 1994 version.
Oh, the one with the big looks like he had spike suspenders.
Something like that.
No, I loved it because when I was a kid, it was like that was the whole thing. Everything had spikes and blades on it and stuff. Although comic collectors out there everywhere should celebrate the fact that I found an original copy of the first appearance of Atom Extreme in Marvel Comics, and I gave that comic book to my 1.5-year-old daughter so she could tear it up
Jeez.
because it was just terrible. Get it? That's what I do. I give terrible comics to my 1.5-year-old daughter because tearing things is good for child development. And I don't, and I just go, okay, cool. So here's a junk comic. You can have this. You can tear this up. So that way, when you're older, you're not tearing up other books. You're already gotten over it. And we treat good books with good care. And then I just give her the dumpy ones. So that way,
Right.
she's a year and a half old. She's a baby.
Yeah, pardon me, gents. I'm trying to get the reference I need for the Thing.
Uh-huh. Let's see what we got here. Joshua Hughes says, that was a freak accident. Chad Middleton says, hey, Rick and chat. And Joshua says, hey, Chad. Hail, Raven. Tonight, tonight I'm going to draw with a 7.0 millimeter, I think it's millimeter, mechanical pen. Do something different.
Right. Almost all my guides done for this, so I can do some style stuff. Although I might have to go inside and go regulate as father unit because I think I hear shenanigans.
Shenanigans are not good.
And not the type of I do allow shenanigans to a degree, but within reason.
Yeah, well, kid shenanigans and adult shenanigans are usually slightly different.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about things being destroyed, you know?
Yeah. Chad saying, you've been gone all day, Rick. Yeah, last night my internet went down for whatever reason, so I was unable to do my broadcast and get on anybody else's. And as being Saturday, I don't normally do a noon broadcast. And I had a friend over, a couple friends over actually, so I was unable to get away, and I
I
had
was
to
one.
go out.
I was wondering why there was no live stream yesterday.
Yeah, and I was unable to get, and I had to go out get some stuff. I'm not sure whether people have heard of an organization called Samaritan's Purse. They do these shoebox type things for kids in other countries. You fill it with different stuff. They do this around this time of year. Had to go get a couple of the things to fill a couple of those. So at the local dollar store, do it on the download, the cheap.
I actually
So
heard of that, to be honest.
yeah, I think a lot of people have. Just in case some of the people listen. So like I said, I went and did that, and getting away from a guest was a bit hard, to do a live stream today, especially in
Right.
the middle of the day when it's not a scheduled one. You've got to be nice to your guests that come over, especially some guests come over all the time, and that's a little different.
Unless they're me
So,
or me.
yeah.
Those guys you can kick.
Well, yeah. It's not like you can come over to my house that easy.
Right.
Hey, Eagle, and I forgot. Pope Raven said, "Hello, hail, John Dillard, the nicest man ever."
Never says a mean thing about anyone ever.
Let's see
I'm the
here.
Queen of Scotland.
Good night, Your Majesty. How do
Thank
you
you,
do
noble
today?
subject.
Oh, good day,
Quite
fine
good.
sir.
I bet you're wondering what happened to my Scottish accent.
You forgot to have your whiskey today, sir.
Oh, why would I wonder what happened to your Scottish accent?
Oi, laddie.
Going all over the British Isles today, are we?
For me, that's
That's
actually
an
quite easy.
explanation in linguistics.
Well, for me, it's easy because I have a little bit of British in my family background.
Oh, so yeah, you got the immersive environment.
Yep. Only I don't live like royalty. I wouldn't be comfortable living royalty at all. I'm more used to suburbs and countrysides. I'm not used to all this fancy rich stuff. I mean, it's all good. It's all good and all. Don't get me wrong, but come on, that's not me. Sorry.
Pope Raven says,
Right.
"Hail, hail, take the Queen of Scotland. Long live the Queen."
Yes, Queen of Scotland.
This is actually my first time trying to draw Ben Grimm. I've never tried to do this before because there's too many like pebbles in his body.
I wouldn't call those pebbles. I'd call those stones. You could say he's really stoned.
Bum, 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 wah.
That was a good play on words. Okay, I get it. Okay, what
I've
else?
said it once and I'll say it again many times. If there's a pun, I'll find it.
And you do always,
And not only will I find it, I most likely will use it.
apparently, but I like it. It's funny. Okay, how's eyebrow line? Okay, I know what it is now. Okay. I'm not gonna try and draw his whole body. I'm just gonna try and draw his face.
Chad Middleton says Manny kept talking about his foot fetish on John's stream.
Yeah, I do like them smexy robots.
He's got a foot fetish, does he? Hey.
Yeah, and controlled Chester Busby. Had a live stream. We're gonna Manny's going to be on here in, see what time is it? Manny's going to be on about 45 minutes.
I saw Manny's live stream before I went to bed. He was up till 4 a.m. my time.
Holy moly! I was spaghetti necking. I just had to just bow out real fast because
Oh, the one thing. Sorry.
I was gonna say I muted myself and I leaned back and then fell asleep.
Ooh.
I was like, "Yep, that's a sign. It's bedtime."
He gonna be mad at you, boy.
The one thing you got to remember too, though, Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
Manny is in Hawaii, so it may have
Yeah.
been 4 a.m. your time.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. I thought he was in America. I didn't know he was in Hawaii.
He is in America. He is in America. Don't
Huh?
you know of it? Hawaii is part of the states.
Oh, whoops. Okay, shut up. Okay, I didn't know.
No, it works so much better that way too. Oh man, I hope you're hearing this. You're in Hawaii, not America.
Oh man, he's gonna kill me for that.
Okay, Chad says Manny also showed his porn collection on John's stream.
Okay, no.
He wouldn't put that collection on Indiegogo.
Just a collection of pictures of feet.
Manny, you dirty boy.
It's probably some stuff that he's drawn.
Nothing directly dirty about it per se, just feet.
I'm still laughing about that thing I said because I didn't know.
You didn't know Hawaii was part of the United States?
No, I thought it was a different country.
Huh?
I'm entertained.
Come on, Chad, you're 22. I knew that before I was 22. Oh man, you're not gonna live this down, you know.
Nope.
Yep, I kind of figured that. But hey, it happens. I mean, there's stuff I don't know. I'm still learning.
And you want to know the bad thing about it, Chad? I'm not from the United States, and I do that. Chad says Hawaii don't count. You do. Hey, Chad, you know Alaska's a part of the United States, right?
Yeah, I heard rumors it was Russian.
We just got to tease you about that, you know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a learning thing. It's fine.
Oldest structure in North America that is on the West Coast is a Russian church in Alaska.
Hey, Chad, you remember your history about Pearl Harbor getting attacked in the United States? Chad?
Huh?
Chad, do you remember the part of the Second World War where the Pearl Harbor got the thing called Pearl Harbor got attacked for the United States? Oh, he's Brandon. Can you hear me?
I think
hear
it's.
you.
I was gonna say, I thought your mic was muted.
Me?
No, Chad.
You are Chad.
No, I'm not. I'm Brandon.
Oh, sorry.
Looks like foot and mouth disease is running rampant today.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's see. How do we do this?
Sorry about that, Brandon. Now
Oh, no, it's fine.
let me rephrase that. Brandon, you know that Pearl Harbor, which was attacked to get the United States into World War II, is in Hawaii, which is part of the United States.
I knew of Pearl Harbor. I didn't do much research into that, though.
Who didn't know that? Brandon. That's my mom for anybody listening. Now,
Okay, hang
Chad
on, you
Martin.
guys.
Uh,
My wife's calling.
Sorry about that, Chad, in the chat. Not Brandon. I can't believe I did that.
Remember to turn the clock back.
Yeah.
That's right, folks. Remember to turn your clocks back tonight, 1 hour, if you participate in daylight savings time. If you're in one of those weird places that doesn't do that, I commend you for having, excuse me, I commend your nation or local government for having the sense to give up the antiquated way of doing that so that railroads could be on time and so that people would burn less gas.
Yeah, I've never really thought it made much sense going back the hour and thing. It's just to give some people that are up more daylight or whatever, something like that. It's like you still got the same number of hours in the day. So
Oh, it comes from utilities, natural gas especially when it was becoming very popular.
later. Let's see, laugh out loud. The tables have turned, says Dad Middleton. Manny also wants to know which one of the soy boys he's drawing you want to be. None of them.
The soyest. I want to be the soyest of them all.
I never want to be a soy boy.
I want to be a soy boy. I just don't have it in me to be that pathetic. So
Yes.
I have to live vicariously through Manny's comic. Silly artist. You didn't put your reference line.
Silly artist. Tricks are for kids.
Right?
Hey, guys, sorry about that. I just had something odd just happen.
What's that?
Well, I had a call from my wife on the Facebook face chat thing. Next thing you know, I'm just looking at a great picture, looking up at the ceiling. I kept calling out for her, and she didn't call back. That was weird.
Oh, you have been accidentally dialed.
Possibly.
Either that or it's the NSA or Russian bots. Take your pick.
Yeah,
I guess that all depends on how well your tinfoil hat fits.
Hey! Just in case she calls back again, I gotta get the other phone. Oh, excuse me. Okay, now let's get back to Benjamin's face. I got his head and his eyebrows basically done. I just gotta try and get the rest of his face done. I got a reference on here. It's based off of Bruce Timm.
Oh yeah, Bruce Timm. I love him. He's the guy who created Harley Quinn. Did the Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah. Hello, William. How are you tonight? And Chad says hello, William, as well.
Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello. I'm kind of absent-minded today. I'm working on this logo here.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I should have made his eyebrow a bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm paying close attention to my wife because she sprained her ankle today. So I have to make sure I'm close by 24/7 because that's what a husband's supposed to do.
I hate that mouse.
Okay. Oh wait, you guys can't see. Okay, people in chat can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I get details right. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay. The sound of silence.
No, it's the
Yeah,
sound of
so
draw. It's the sound of drawing.
what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
true.
for, what I'm going for here is kind of like a classic pulp magazine feel. That old, the old creepy magazines like Tales from the Crypt and whatnot. So
I don't
this
think I've ever
is a
seen Tales from the Crypt. I don't think so.
oh, it's a good read. You can find some issues of it um, online with some of those deals, like the packages from like Comixology or whatnot. Webtoons, I believe. I don't know if
Okay.
Webtoons has any on there, but I think Comixology you can get it on that.
I'm gonna restart his face again because I got a better reference I might want to try and do now because the other one was a bit hard. Okay, let's try this again. He has a oval type of dome. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just laying down the base layer here. Just a lot of little lines. And it's okay if it's all scritchy scratchy right now because when I come back to it, I'm going to go back over it with a little bit of white gel pen and I'll start picking out some of the patterns and then I'll throw down some line weight over that and just kind of sculpt it into place.
Sorry about any
It looks pretty well done.
noise from my end of the chat.
You're all right.
No, it's my device that I have the chat on and viewing what everybody else is seeing, I accidentally,
Okay.
although I had the volume on it on, wasn't sure whether it came through or not. So
Okay, Manny said, I saw you screen shooting my whole portfolio for later on tonight. Use Chad? And he says 32 minutes and counting till party at my house. And good to see you alive, Rick. He spelled that first time R-I-K, and then he put it to
then
where
he
it's supposed to
correct.
be.
Yeah. Yeah. My live stream. When I got home last night from being out, good dog Manny, my net was down, and then I wasn't able to do my live stream or anybody else's, and then I had company over today and had to go out do some stuff, so I wasn't able to get on anywhere today till my live stream. Are you doing a live stream tonight at all, Manny, or what?
Yes. Here in about 30 minutes or so, Manny is going to be going live on his channel, Good Dog Press.
Uh-huh.
I believe we will be discussing all sorts of, amongst other topics, Tales from Beyond the Gate and progress, which is why I'm working on this today. Getting the logo finished for this, for the title page.
Cool.
It's all the work that nobody ever really wants to do. You know, it's a lot of technical stuff, like you earlier on, when I was on earlier. I was laying down a lot of foundational work in this, a lot of measuring stuff out, getting a grid set up, and working everything off of that.
Ooh, it's Chihuahua.
So a good way to cheat this in, you know, this kind of effect, is to just be real gentle and precise, but at the same time, you know, get your squiggly lines. You can get this layered cake effect.
Okay. Let's see. Chad said, "Hey Manny, put that collection on Indiegogo." Adrian said, "Evening, Rick." Hello, Adrian. Good dog says, "I will make a fortune with the portfolio." Chad says, "Hey Adrian." Good dog says, 29 minutes and counting. Good dog says, "I will be talking about the love of all smelly things." Adrian says, "Hey Chad." Tank, Good dog says, "Tank will talk of his robot love. John will talk about, well, John." And William says, "Laugh out loud."
Whew, man. Ouch. Ooh. Trying to get in a better position where you guys can see what I'm drawing. Right now, Ben's head just looks like a soccer ball.
It's all right. You know, it starts off.
Yep.
Got to put that foundational work into it, and then you can have all sorts of fun after that.
Agreed, kind sir. Okay, how am I going to do his brow? Oh, okay.
And the reason why the logo is so low on this page is because it's more akin to a movie poster than it is to a comic book intro. You'll have a small header up at the top. The main body will be It's still kind of undecided. I'm still working on a few different sketches. I'll be doing that over in Good Dog Press's channel tonight, um, for composition and whatnot. But I want to kind of be. I'm kind of trying to like. One of the things I do with the style for 2065 or for Scalpel Zero in general is I try to capture a cinematic feel. Not so much like you're reading a comic book, but uh, you're watching a comic. You're watching it happen, like you'd be watching TV. Less effort, same impact as story.
Okay.
Perfect for the modern consumer who works far too hard without enough
Uh,
gratitude.
okay. William says, I forgot about Babylon 5 and how good it was. Adrian says, nice looking typography, Tank. Miss Meaning the System says, John wants to know who dares to use lined paper. That would be the one, the not so only Brandon. He dares. He dares because he's an aspiring artist. He has yet to become a real artist. He is in his infancy. He knows not to get the supplies without the lined paper. Then again, maybe it's all he has at the moment. Better to draw on something than nothing.
Agreed. I used to have some sketchbooks. I don't have them anymore. But what I like about this, like this right here, at least I have guidelines, and that helps me out, especially when I'm trying to do a whole bunch of lines like on the thing.
Yeah, guess it's all right for beginning artist.
Okay, let's see.
And Chad says, "Hey, Mrs. GTS." And William says, "I use grid paper." Yeah, I've used it in the past too, and lined when it's been the only thing around. But usually, I've got so many sketchbooks that are not fully used.
Well, I still do preliminary character designs on grid paper because that way I don't have to do a whole bunch of measurements when I'm trying to draw the same character, like facing different directions and keep them at the same height.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll use like I get the big sheets of the engineer's graph paper. That stuff's awesome because it has all the little tiny 1 millimeter grid spacing. Or if you're like me, I buy the standard, which is it's at the grid spacing's at 32nd of an inch, which is smaller than a millimeter. And that's why Imperial. Oh yeah, Rick, I never warned you. I'm like a staunch supporter of the Imperial measurement system.
Do you like the inches and all that? Yeah.
Absolutely, it's more accurate. And boo-hoo to dumb computers that can't process fractional input. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for better computers.
I personally I actually end up using both because
Same
I
here.
grew
I
up
do.
I grew up learning metric because of being here in Canada, but also through my dad who's a mechanic or was a mechanic and a millwright. I learned and my mom who's likes the inches and all that. I ended up learning that too. So, you know, there's some things I don't mind metric in, and there's some things I'd rather use the imperial method.
Yeah, it all
Oh,
depends. If I'm trying to be lazy, if I'm trying to be lazy and just general in my math, I use metric. Metric is
uh,
good enough for astrophysics, you know?
yeah. Okay, one sec. KG says, "Hail, maniacs!" KG says, "Hey there, Rick." Chad says, Hey, KG. KG says, hey there, Chad. And there we are, caught up on the chat.
Yeah, my wife just went ahead and contacted me just now. She said she didn't call me, so I got a feeling it might have been her cat because her cat walks around. Her cat walks along and stuff also. And she named her cat after a Pokemon character called Eevee.
I have no idea who that is, but cool.
I consider Eevee to be looking more like a Pikachu. Oh boy. Yeah, for anyone who's wondering how I'm trying to do Ben Grimm's face, is right here. The original 1994 Fantastic Four show. Of course, it's not really the original, but it's original enough.
Okay, let's see. Adrian says, I use grids for typography.
Yep.
Mrs. King's system says, I'm a Rickiac. Rickac. I guess that means a fan of me.
I guess you are Ricky Martin.
Everybody likes you. Plus, you're a good dude too. So
Yeah, a lot of people shy away from like typography and doing like letters and stuff. I'm one of those artists that I like to add the sound effects, not the letterer. I like the sound effects just to be incorporated into the artwork. Oh yeah, and I like to hide them too. Sometimes in the back, like if it's a background noise, I'll hide it in the background. You won't notice it till you're like looking at the artwork, and then you're like, "Oh, there's that little squeak in the background. What is that all about?" You know?
right.
Yeah. Okay. KG says, hi there, Mrs. Gaming the System. Mrs. Gaming the System says, yes. I guess that's to my proponent that she's a fan of mine, which is cool. I like that. And then Mrs. Gaming the System also says, hi all. When
I don't
did
know.
all? I just want to know when all joined this stream. Who is all? I've never met him before in this stream.
Wah, ba, 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 wow.
I know it's a real bad one, but
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta use the restroom.
one.
Okay. You done yet? Reminds me of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, one of my favorite movies of all time. Please, sir, may I be excused to go to the bathroom? Why, yes, Roof Rock? Of course you may. And then he just gets this look of just like relief on his face and goes, thank you.
Good Dog says, hi, Mrs. GTS. And then Good Dog says, Wampa. And then 17 minutes and counting. Mrs. King, the system says, hi, Manny. John agrees that he likes talking about himself.
Oh boy.
Mrs. Gaming says, the system says, laugh out loud. Rick's jokes are the best. I know a lot of people would disagree with that. I don't even agree that all my jokes are the best, but at least I'm trying, right?
Uh,
And then Adrian says sound effects can add a lot to stories. Atmosphere. KG says, oh no, Tank is not a blue meanie anymore.
no, I'm an orange man bad. Although I dare argue that these could not be Trumpian gloves. Yes, though orange they may be, they are far too big.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay, I don't get that, but okay.
okay,
It was Trump joke. It was really bad.
Oh, okay.
Brandon. I have to inform you, you took more than a second.
Sorry.
You will now be ejected from the stream.
By rocket car.
It was a long number 10, okay?
Too
Oh,
much
see, now too much
information.
information.
Hey, you wouldn't
Okay.
allow. Sorry.
There went all of Rick's subscribers. Even the ones who didn't seen it yet. They just like, I feel a disturbance in the force. I have to unsubscribe from Cross Comics.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. Oh my god.
Mighty Geek Studio says, greetings, everyone. Mrs. Gaming Assistant says,
Good evening.
but I'm a Rickack, so you can't do wrong with me. Okay, I guess. And Adrian says, so many people streaming tonight. Chad says, hey, Mighty Geek.
Hey, Mighty Geek.
Hey. What's going on, Mighty Geek?
Uh-oh.
Okay. How do I do this guy's nose?
He's got a little button nose.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab my sketchbook here.
With a button
Ben
nose
Grimm.
and two eyes made out of coal.
All right, so Ben Grimm. He got them big semicircle eyebrows. Right? He got the big semicircle eyebrows. And then he got normal people eyes. Little normal people eyes. Right? Normal little people eyes. He's got his baby blues, right? So we got the baby blues. And then you got he's got like his little furrow thing right here, almost like he's got like a furrow in his brow. And then it's got the big chunk right there. Then he's got like this big button right there. He's got one nostril, another nostril. Connect the bridge, draw some lines, change it up, give him some big rocks. And he's pretty. And he's got his cheekbones, and then he got his big mouth. Got a big mouth. All kind of.
He needs that big mouth for talking smack.
That's right. But yeah, no, he's got a little button nose. You can have fun with it. Add some extra rock detail, rock texture. I felt that Ben Grimm was one of those. The Ben Grimm thing is one of those artists, one of those comic characters that really like the artists that get crazy into the detail. Like they should draw him more often. All right.
Uh-oh, Manny's on.
It's the 10-minute warning.
No.
Hey.
If there's anybody gonna draw the thing, it's me. Nobody else draws.
Well, too bad I'm drawing him. So.
No, he's here to show you how to draw.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was joking. Sorry. Okay, I messed up his nose. Shoot.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Hey, Manny, were you on the stream listening earlier when Brandon's Hawaii wasn't part of America?
No.
I listen to that. Okay.
Oh boy, I'm dead.
Hawaii would like you to tell the U.S. government that.
This is the easiest way to do it. All right. Circle, make a box, make you guys draw.
That's the easiest way to draw the thing as a 160-year-old man.
Yeah, see you jumped in.
Oh,
That's
dang.
funny.
Okay,
Everybody's gonna get in on this now.
Let me catch up with the chat for a second. Okay. Good Dog said, "Oh, he can do no. He can do wrong, Mrs. GTS.
Yeah, that's talking about you. She said you can do no wrong. Hell, he can do wrong.
I know I can do wrong. I do wrong lots." Mighty Geek says, "Hello, Chad." Good Dog says, "Do I have to come on and show you, Brandon?" Mighty
I
Geek
didn't see that part.
Mighty Geek then says, "Mrs. Gaming the System, how are you today?" Mrs. Gaming the System, "I'm doing well at Mighty Geek. How about you?" Chad says, "You shouldn't call Skunk Girl a thing, Manny." Mighty Geek says, "Mrs. Gaming the System, I'm doing well."
Okay, let's do this. Actually, let me get the RF stuff done first.
Yeah.
I got 9 minutes to start my channel. Great.
And yes, was it? Yeah, yesterday now I got myself a new Copic 0.03, and it's refillable. So
Okay, so you guys want to see the ending of this? You guys got to jump to my channel.
well, you're starting in 9 minutes,
Yep.
Yeah.
right?
I will see you guys later. Cross, thank you very much for having me on, sir.
Okay, I'll see you guys over there.
Okay,
Oh wow,
Cross.
you're doing better than me.
Yeah.
Ciao,
And that's
folks.
just starting. See how fast that is? Nobody
Yeah.
does it but me. See you guys later.
Later. Chad says, "That's fast work, Manny."
Okay. Hey John, I didn't even know you came on.
Yeah, I came on here. I heard my wife was talking all kinds of mess on me, so I had to come on.
Oh dear.
Now I went to the baby is getting dressed to go to a party, but she didn't have black frilly socks, so we had to drive over to Carter's to go buy her some black frilly socks. That way, she doesn't get embarrassed when she shows up at the party. I guess that's how things work. I don't know.
Okay, that's crazy.
That's stupid.
She couldn't use some other colored frilly sock?
Right? You can't agree with me, then my wife won't like you no more.
Okay, I made that part too dark.
So
Yeah,
how is your day?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, so how's your day been, John?
Oh, tiring. I was live streaming for like 5 hours.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I saw. Well,
I don't know who was going on. Like, nobody was going on during the weekend. We got to get a schedule mapped out because, like, from like the morning time until like 1, 2 in the afternoon, nobody was streaming at all.
well, Saturdays I'm not doing a live stream at noon. I just go on like 10 at night. I might pop on somebody's channel if they're on, But I had 2 or 3 friends over and had to go do a little bit of shopping.
Oh yeah, you got to enjoy your friends and live your life.
And it's not like, my noons one is scheduled Monday through Friday, so it's like you come over during that time, I'm trying to make this my livelihood, so
Mm-hmm.
it's almost as if I'm at work. And then my 10 o'clock streams Monday through Saturday again. Same.
I get you.
And I pop in whenever I'm around if I have time.
So when are you gonna have your death match with Manny?
What?
I'm
You talking to me or Brandon?
talking to Brandon.
There ain't no death match, okay? This is my first time drawing the thing, if that's what you're referring to.
No, he's referring to something else that you probably didn't realize. Manny's not quite your biggest fan. How about we say it that way?
Aw. I'm not liked. Where? Let's see here.
You saw that Pope Raven hit me up with that. I gotta draw a Liger Zero.
Yeah, I don't even know who Liger Zero is, so.
Neither did I, but what I did find out is that Liger Zero is probably one of the most complicated mechs to draw ever.
So you're gonna need a lot of source material or reference. Is what you're saying.
I'm just making it up as I go along.
And hers is the biggest piece, right?
Yes.
Well, at least there's that. At least you don't have to.
No, I would rather it be on a sketch card. That way I don't have to do so much detail. But it's actually pretty fun. I'm having a good time doing it. But I got to get this done before I move on with anything else because I got to keep my promises.
Is that what you're drawing now?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, did you see my completely original character, Insecto?
Yes, I did. I got your.
What do you think of my OC?
All right. I know I probably shouldn't need magnifying glass for these lips, but I don't know what it's wrong. I'm just not being able to get them done good.
How do you keep your desk so damn clean, Rick?
Pardon?
How do you keep your desk so clean?
Cleaning it off every day. I need. This is a very small space. It's like probably about 2 foot by 2 foot, maybe slightly longer than 2 foot. So I've got to fit everything in this area. But the areas that you can't see are the areas that get messy fast.
All right, guys, how's that?
Not bad.
That's the thing. What is
The thing is,
from what are you drawing it from a certain cartoon or a certain
I'm
comic?
drawing this one from the 1994 series,
TV series or comic book series?
TV series. See, here's the reference I got it from. That's my reference.
Oh, okay.
I would do the whole body, but I don't dare.
He's going to be a bodiless thing?
For now, because I don't have no space for the body.
Do him like a chibi and just make him a really tiny body.
I want to wait to do the bodies until I have the skills to do that, because I'm still getting back into drawing. This is my first time I ever did something like this. So let's see. Do this. Maybe I'll leave that alone for now. Let's see, what other pictures can I draw? Make sure that sucker's plugged in.
What do you hate drawing the most? Because
Who, me?
that's what you should be working on. Whatever you hate drawing. That'll get you
I
back up to your regular drawing skills like immediately.
I truly honestly don't know, to be honest. Because there's never a time where I hated drawing. There's certain art styles I like, and whatever art style I don't like, I don't mess with those.
I
The
get you.
thing, yeah. Well, I would suggest although you don't like them, start
Mhm.
trying to draw them. You'll become a
Right.
better artist. Just think of me. I'm not a fan of anime. I don't mind it, but
Right.
on my channel in the last 2 months, I've drawn almost everything imaginable.
And you
Well,
did
maybe
pretty.
not. I'm expanding my skill set.
I can see your point there.
Like I know when I back away from drawing for a few months and I got to come back, the first thing I do is I sit down and I draw the interior of a building, like an office space with a table covered in office supplies and shit. Because I hate doing small mundane things, incorrect perspective, incorrect proportion. It's just the absolute worst. It makes my brain and my eyes hurt.
Yeah,
So that's what I do whenever I come back from taking a break from drawing.
that's what I've got to do more of. I've got to start doing more that
I think next
mundane.
up I'm gonna try doing Black Panther.
Black Panther's pretty easy. I did a version of him. Came out pretty good too.
When you steal from Wakanda, you steal from me, and no one steals from Wakanda.
Pretty good.
I love doing that voice for some odd reason.
Okay, so Manny has gone live. Well, we still got 10 people here. Oh, sorry, I missed a bunch of chat. So I gotta catch up on. What's it? Okay.
The heck was it? Oh nope.
Fast food. Mighty Geek says it's clobbering time.
Yep.
Adrian says, John D, I've been there. Mighty Geek says, is John drawing Liger Zero from Zoids?
Yes, I am.
Eagle 43 says, yes, he is. Chad says, yes, he is. The Liger Zero has 3 conversion armor, says Mighty Geek Studios. Adrian says, you seem to be doing a good job. Joshua Hughes says, hail John Dillard, champion of all competitions. Hail Raven. Hashtag Raven is better than Starfire. Mighty Geek says, besides the Zero armor. Chad Middleton says, good job, Brandon.
Thank you, Chad.
And then Chad Middleton says, thanks to Bob, Rick has drawn anime. Yes, thanks to Bob. Well, I think you got me to draw a couple too, Chad. Not as many as Bob, because Bob is our resident anime expert and lover. Okay, as soon as I can get these lips done to my satisfaction, I will.
So you said Manny went live already?
Yeah,
That's
live
weird. I didn't get it.
drawing.
I did not get a notification on my screen.
I think it depends on some of your browsers. With my Chrome, I get it, but with my Firefox, I don't.
Oh.
Okay. Black Panther time. Nope. Ouch.
Oh, we got 12 in the chat. So Manny and you guys are supposed to be chatting about Tales Beyond the Gate.
All of us.
Yeah. So I guess at some point we need to go over there, eh?
And I got somebody that texted me today asking if they could be in the project. They were a writer, but we needed to make it clear that because they wanted me to hook them up with an artist,
Yeah.
but I got to make it clear that like we'll be accepting submissions, but only submissions of completed stories, written, inked, colored, and you know, ready to go, ready to print.
Yeah.
I think those are too big. I'll take care of that in a second. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot to show you guys what I'm drawing. I'm sorry. That was rude. I'm sorry.
No problem.
You were
Right,
drawing
this-
the Black Panther, no?
Yep. I draw Ben Grimm the Thing face. Now I'm trying to do Black Panther's face, but I think I made one of his ears too big.
No, you see, that's just how you draw Black Panther. That's all.
Mighty Geek says Bob is not the only anime manga expert here.
Oh, is that right? Why doesn't Chad ever speak up then? Why
Well,
does he
no,
let
Chad
Bob?
didn't say it. Chad didn't say it. Mighty Geek said it
Oh, Mighty Geek. Why does Mighty Geek let Bob the Pope Yo just railroad all the anime conversations?
because he's not usually here. Or he hasn't been in the past. Maybe he
Oh,
will be in the future.
maybe.
Oh, my stomach.
Ray says the black dot. I have no idea what that means, but
He's a weird dude. He's my cousin, and I don't even know what he's talking about half the time.
Joshua says Rick and John Dillard versus Manny and Tank. Which channels live stream will win? Find out next time on Lager Ball Z. Adrian says Joshua Hughes. That was actually funny. Yes, it was.
I can't wait till all of these people get big enough and their egos get as big as mine, and then we can have a big old beef and we can split channels and have competitions.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on Black Panther for next time live stream because this one is obviously gonna take a lot of work. So I gotta make out an outline for him first.
That's no problem.
Well, yeah, I'll go ahead and catch up on the chat for you guys just to be on the safe side.
We're caught up.
I know. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I can actually sit up. My stomach's killing me. Okay, Joshua Hughes says, at Adrian Tapes, I'm always funny.
Yeah, that's true.
For a minute there, John, I thought you were doing like one of those tiger things from Voltron.
Yeah, that's almost exactly what Liger Zero is.
Okay, and Adrian Tapes says, eh?
Huh?
That's what I want to know, too. Okay. Joshua Hughes says, eh is like meh.
Not exactly, because it's. Hey.
You got to be careful when you say "a" around a Canadian.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
we're professionals at it.
Okay, Agent says John D. bound to happen to some channels.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be all kinds of beef.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Nope. Okay.
Ooh.
Bye.
Oops. I said sorry. It was a hiccup. It jumped. Ooh, that hurt my chest. So.
Rick is in no mood today.
What do you mean? I'm just teasing Brandon because I can.
It's funny too.
Yes, and the chat might find it a bit funny. How long has Manny been up for? Live for?
Is he talking yet, or is he still trying to get his stream to work?
I have no idea.
Ooh, look at Josh Chris Art is on right now. That's the Ignition is on right now. He's live streaming.
I invited him in too here today.
Yeah, he's live streaming right now. That's why.
Yeah.
Let's see, Cross
Yeah.
Comics is live streaming, and Blacklist Universe is live streaming.
There's our major competition, and I've got like last time I looked like 12 people in here.
Okay, Joshua Hughes says, "Why don't you Canadians spell it A instead of eh? A with a question mark."
I have no idea why we use the EH instead of AY.
The way I see it, each place has its own different thing, so you can't judge that.
No, nobody's judging. It's a question of why, and I have no idea why.
Right.
I'm not the one that came up with the spelling for it, so I've never
Yep.
asked.
Yeah, it's just like it's in pencil gonna color these suckers in. That way they could be odd in their glory. That's actually the first time I ever draw something that good, to be honest. That's the first time.
What happened,
So,
Cross?
nothing. I was just seeing what was happening with Manny. And yeah, he's live. They're talking, him and Tank. So, I'm not sure what he called his stream.
Ah,
Live
I'll head
drawing
up.
with Tank, John, and Skunk Girl, page 31. See, fight scene. No soys allowed. Okay, so you said you're heading out, John?
I'll hang out for a while. If you're gonna be on, I'll hang out with you for a while.
Well, if we're supposed to be talking about
Well, it doesn't sound like they're talking about the tales from down the gate right now.
yeah.
Okay, Adrian says Josh Howard is having a celebration.
Josh Howard is the one that was doing T-Bird and Throttle.
Yep, apparently his book Tea, Burnt, and Throttle got funded.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yeah, when I got my copy earlier tonight, earlier today, it was all the way funded. It was a couple of $100 over. So that is good. I was wanting to have him on here tonight to promote it. Maybe get him a few more sales, but he's having his own live stream on this channel.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys.
Nope.
That's from the tomato juice.
No more tomato juice for you.
Yeah, I have to be careful when I do that too, because that does give me a lot of heartburn. When I have heartburn, I burp.
This is gaming. The system says, "What was that growling?"
That was me burping. Sorry.
Oh yeah, she hates burping on the air.
Miss Gaming the System, I'm very sorry. When I have heartburn, I belch. That was actually the last of it, to be honest, because I had baking soda, which is a natural anti-acid. I take that and it'll make me belch. I'm sorry. And she says, "Who dares defile Rick's show with burps?" I said I was sorry.
The one thing you have to get used to on this stuff is these people will rile you to no end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Being vegan.
my wife used to actually text me on her way to work and say, "Rick is burping on your stream."
Okay, she says, "Okay, I forgive you. Thank you." And Chad Middleton says, "Being vegan will kill you." Well, some people won't agree with their systems. It depends, I believe, on the person. But for me, it proved to be pretty much good because the meat, for me, has been messing up my gut a lot. So,
What's that guy, Dr. Atkins? It killed him.
he was doing something wrong somewhere. Then I'm not disagreeing with you, John. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. But I guess it depends on the person.
No, as long as you probably have some meat in your diet, not a lot. You do eat some meat, right?
Actually, I don't touch meat really, to be honest.
Uh,
The only way I get my proteins really is from beans. Let's see, where else do I get my protein from? I get it from Brussels sprouts, cabbage. I forgot what the whole list was. Okay, and let's see here. Mrs. Gaming the System, Rick may not, but I will. Miss Gaming System said again, Rick gets burps with juice. I miss his burps. Okay. And Chad says, have you tried fish, Brandon? I have, but I actually abstained from that for my own reasons. Joshua Hughes says veganism is of the devil. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything about that.
there are times when it's all right. Look at what's his the Daniel. Yeah, Daniel. Shadrach, Meshach,
Yeah, I
and
remember that. I
Abednego.
remember that. Yeah.
They ate strictly vegetables, but that was more, to keep themselves away from meat that was given to idols.
Right. Mrs. Gaming the System says Brandon's burps are healthy burps. To me, burps are burps, but okay.
Not every burp is a healthy burp,
Right.
or natural, shall we say? See, I could
Yeah.
burp right. I could technically burp right now,
Don't do it.
and it would not be due to anything other than me forcing a burp out of my system.
Okay, Ray says Brandon, aka the devil.
Don't let them get to you.
I'm not. Okay, John Milton. Adam and Eve ate that vegan apple. Look what happened. And this gaming system said burp, burp, burp. Oh, okay, that's funny. Hey, where's my charger? Oh, there it is. Right, they did eat the apple, but they weren't supposed to touch that tree, to be honest.
Well, actually, they probably were allowed to touch the tree, and technically, we don't know if it was an apple. It just says fruit.
Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people kept on saying it was a fig because there were books supposedly are the lost books. Now these are the books called the Forgotten Books of let's see, was it the Forgotten Books of Eden? That's what it was called, and they were supposedly the lost books of the Bible.
No.
Oh, you're gonna trigger Rick with that lost book talk.
It's going to trigger me. I've done research. Well, I shouldn't say I've done research. Well, I have, but I haven't done what you want to consider research, I guess. I've viewed videos for and against most of those books from
Right.
stuff that I've listened to. Most of it, well, I shouldn't say most, depends on what you mean by lost books. Like a lot of what's it called? I forget the name.
Talking about the
Book of Enoch.
Maccabees?
Pardon? What was that name you said, John?
The Maccabees?
No, not the Well, the Maccabees. Yes and no. I know they're in the Catholic Bible,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of it doesn't. There's some that line up and some that doesn't with the rest of the King James Bible. That's why most of it's not there. But
Right.
I know they add a few chapters to the Book of Daniel too. But no, I was thinking a different name. It starts with a G.
Gee.
The Ganache or I'm getting the name wrong.
Geneva.
No,
Was it
not
Geneva?
Geneva. No, not Geneva. Let's see whether the chat. Burp, burp, burp. Set them straight.
Burp, burp, burp.
uh,
I could probably look it up. I'm online right now. I could probably look it up.
yeah, I'm trying to think of the names there.
Okay. Names of the lost books of the Bible.
Oh, there's supposed to be a bunch. And there's supposed to be like the book of Lilith,
What?
the book of, what's his name? Judas. The
Yeah,
Gospel according to Judas.
yeah, Mary Magdalene and the nauseous, not nauseous.
Talking about Gnostic?
Yeah, I think that's Gnostic Gospels.
Yeah,
And
I'm trying to find all that stuff right now, and I'm not really getting anything. I know there's a list, unless I try Google.
oh, don't worry about it. John got the name, the Gnostic Gospels,
Oh, okay.
and a lot of those, through the sources that I've listened to, historians and that say, and credible historians say most of those do not. How do I put it? Line up.
Right.
Like
Yeah, because I believe according to the Council of Nicaea, when they talked about the books and they decided which books we were going to include or not, the books had to correlate with one another, and some of those books didn't have anything to do with the other books. So they were left out. Now, whether as to the validity, we are actually never going to know. But there's some things that you have to take very seriously, because if you include something in there, even if it's, say you have a book, right? Let's say you talk about the Gnostic Gospels, like the Gospel of Judas, right?
Yeah.
And you're not sure whether or not it is or is not. You have to err on the side of caution, because if you start preaching something as gospel, you know, you have to actually
be able to back it up some way.
Yeah, you have to be able to back it up, and it has to rhyme with the other books. the other books have to reference it. It has to reference the other books, and if it doesn't, then you can't, in good faith, include it in the 66 final books.
Yeah.
Because it may actually be gospel. It may actually be, but there's
Yeah.
no way for it to come together or rhyme. So you can't, in good faith, include it.
Yeah. And there's also the other thing for them, well, at least for the 66, all those were written like I think within 70 to 100 years of Christ's actual living or his death. I forget which one it is. You know, where the Gnostic Gospels, the ones that they did not include, were written way after the fact.
Yeah, well, that's not actually 100% known. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you in the sense that they don't belong, but
Yeah.
I'm saying it's really iffy. It's not as clear cut as a lot of people like to pretend it is.
Now, I'm just saying by the people that I've heard speak and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of them have said the fact that these, like the letters that Paul wrote, all those were written even before the Gospels,
Mm-hmm.
and the Gospels were written within 70 years, I think it is, where the other ones, from what they can date back, are longer than that, or longer, shorter. Like
Okay,
they're a couple hundred years after.
pardon me for interrupting, guys. I want to catch up the chat a little bit.
Yeah.
Joshua says, "Why can't you all just join one stream? Is it because Manny is a gatekeeper?" And Pope Raven says, "John is drawing the best picture ever." Smiley face. Mrs. Gaming the System, 2 times she wrote, said, "Rick's stream is better than Manny's and doesn't want to join him. He may feel sorry for Manny later and give him the pleasure of his presence."
Oh, he's talking about me.
I
No,
don't know.
me. She's
Oh,
saying me, not you.
I was about to go in there and hit her.
Sounds like I've got what Joshua's doing for you, your wife's doing for me.
What is Joshua doing for me?
You know how, or maybe Pope Raven, how they sing your praises?
Oh yeah. Yeah, my wife actually likes you. She just doesn't like it when you burp and be gross.
Well, I'm sorry. That's why I've cut down on drinking some.
Okay, Miss
So,
Gaming the System said, "I'm no John Eck." Or Ack, whatever it is.
well, you should be a bit of a Johnny Ack or John Ack. He is your husband. You
I
do
tricked
have
her.
to.
I tricked her into that.
Yeah, my wife sent me love stuff now. I like when she does that.
I know my wife just gives me all kinds of like dirty looks and tells me how come we don't have enough money to buy the baby something nice.
My
She's like,
fault.
"Why are you live streaming? Why aren't you working a second job at Toys R Us or something?"
Well, if you can ever get up over 1,000 subs, monetize it, you get your channel monetized, and get those super chats.
I gotta tell you guys, ever since I've been with my wife, I have never been happier than the way I am right now.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I've been enjoying these stuff I'm doing with you guys, but when I got with her, I swear, I've been more happier. I've been more closer to God and stuff like that. It's helped me a lot. Let me
Well,
tell
yeah,
you.
that's why you get a wife and you stay with her. Doesn't mean you can't like rib on her every now and then and have fun poking at each other.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I felt sorry for her though, because before she got with me, she was with her ex-husband, what happened was she was forced into that marriage with him that she didn't want because this guy, let's just say she was sexually assaulted. Let's leave it at that.
But well, we do know that Eve ate them out of house and home. When she ate that fruit.
Right.
It's a joke, Brendan.
Oh. Shoot! How do I not know this? My wife's right. I'm gullible.
Because, they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay.
It's like, how did God stop Adam and Eve from gambling?
Oh.
How did he stop them from gambling?
I don't know how.
I don't know.
He took away their pair of dice.
Oh, damn it, Rick. Damn it, Rick. Oh, I gotta leave the stream.
Hey, that's not mine. I got it from elsewhere.
Ooh, dear.
Okay, my wife, Emma, has a present for John. It starts with a P. That is my daughter's name, Emma.
Pope Raven says, John, can you teach me how to trick women into marrying me?
Absolutely. What you do is you just you pretend that you're a big shot, and you say, "Hey, baby, I'm a big shot. You should marry me." And they say, "Oh, cool," and they marry you. And then you let them realize later that you're a nobody.
Oh boy.
Okay, I got another one for you, Brandon.
Shoot.
Okay, you've got a 1,000-foot cliff to your left, a raging fire to your right,
Right.
a church in front of you,
and
a bear following you.
Okay.
Where do you go?
Well, the obvious answer is you go to the church.
Oh. Yeah,
so you go to church with a bear behind?
Oh, God damn it, Rick.
Oh, no. No.
All right, it's been nice hanging out with you, but I got to go now. And, I'll see you over there on Manny's channel when you end up hanging out over there.
Oh, no.
I appreciate you having me on, Rick, and I will see you later.
My pastor told that joke.
Oh, he literally left. He literally left. Oh, no. Okay. Chad said we turned to John when Nurkish converted to Doug. And Joshua Hughes at Pope Raven laugh out loud. Miss Gaming the System. Emma has a. Oh, wait, he already read that one. Okay, skip that. Pope Raven said, I have a present for John too. And it also starts with P. Miss Gaming the System. I don't get it. Joshua Hughes, time to join Manny's stream. Pope Raven, thanks, John. Miss Gaming the System, yep, just pretended you have more money than you do. And laugh out loud, she says. Pope Raven, hey, Miss Gaming System, I'm a big shot. Miss Gaming System, ooh, how big of a big shot. Pope Raven, she's taken, bro, laugh out loud. Pope Raven, bigger than John. Miss Gaming the System, laugh out loud. Boo, I must now leave with my husband. Joshua Hughes, I guess we'll go to Manny's stream now.
And no, we haven't lost many, but we're about to probably. We're actually gaining.
13.
Yeah. Thank you all for sticking with me.
Joshua, see ya, hail Raven.
But I probably should go there. Gotta figure out what people are doing. I gotta figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah, I won't be able to go on Good Dog Press live stream. I got to talk to my wife. I promised her I would. So I'll
Well,
go.
you can talk to her, and then if you got time, maybe join the chat, like not in the stream, because, like I said, Manny's not your biggest fan.
Does he really hate me?
He doesn't hate you, but he thinks you've got a lot to learn, to say it nicely.
Oh, drawing wise?
Well, a lot of areas, but then again, you're only 22, so
Right.
he's a little bit older than me. And
Right. I hope he doesn't think I'm trying to offend him because I'm not. I wouldn't try to do that to anybody.
yeah,
Okay, Ray says, I still love you, Rick and Brandon. Miss Gaming System, love you too, Rick, but John doesn't let me be in other men's streams if he's not around. He gets insecure.
no problem. I understand perfectly.
Okay, what's the beef with Manny and Brandon? It's because I'm not that experienced with a few things, because being 22, there's still things I don't know, because I haven't been exposed out to the world much. So, yeah. I mean, I'm making sure people know that I'm not offending them or anything. If someone feels offended, then I immediately apologize, because that's the kind of person I am. And Adrian says, you seem kind of tired, Rick.
No, I'm not tired. Well, nobody can see what I'm doing because I don't got my camera down. But let's see. What are we at for viewers? We're at 12. Wow.
I've seen Babylon 5 before. That's kind of a good show.
Yeah. They actually did come out with a spin-off for it, but it only didn't last long.
What was that? Battlestar Galactica?
No, Battlestar Galactica is a completely different one. I forget what it was called. Um, and actually, Battlestar Galactica started technically way before Babylon 5 was even thought of,
Oh,
because there
wow.
was the original Battlestar Galactica was in the 70s.
Oh, wow.
And then the one that you're probably thinking of was a reboot.
I was actually talking about both of them, to be honest, because I know of the original and the new one.
Yeah. And,
Oh,
and
okay,
then they
Ray
had.
said... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say. What was it gonna say? I don't. Oh, then they came up with a because that ended. They came up
Mm-hmm.
with ended up coming out with Battlestar Galactica, 1980, and most Battlestar Galactica fans don't want to admit that that exists. It was that bad.
Wow. Okay, Rick. No, not Rick. It's Ray. I almost said Rick. So it was just you. Ray says the beef is that Brandon is a vegetarian.
No,
I doubt
that's
it's.
not.
I doubt it's that. Chad says that looks cool, Rick.
Thank you.
That does look pretty cool. That looks like exactly out of a comic book.
Well, I was
Is that
hoping
one of those
more.
people from that show?
Heard it?
Is that one of those cone-headed people from the show?
I wouldn't call her cone-headed. Um, they have like some. I'm not sure what you would call it on their. Technically, most of them are bald, but she underwent some sort of metamorphosis, which gave her hair.
Oh, okay.
So I'm drawing her after she's went through that metamorphosis.
To be honest, it almost looks like a character from the Neverending Story movie. To be honest,
The what movie?
the Neverending Story.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of that. Seen
Chad says she's a cone-headed wizard with a little laughing face. Oh man. I think tomorrow I might try to practice, start doing some bodies, see what I can do with that.
yeah. Have you watched that How to Draw the Marvel Way yet?
I did, and that was actually pretty cool. I haven't started to draw that, but I want to take the step by step because I started a class, so I'm going to go ahead and
Well,
take on that.
Yeah, well, guess what? If you do start drawing those shapes that he mentioned, the only other shape that I would suggest drawing to is a cone. Get those down, and then go over it, review it. Do it that way. And I'll assure you that probably within a month or two or less, as long as you keep using those, your drawing skills will improve drastically. Because I know I watched and maybe it will, maybe they will, maybe they won't, maybe I don't know. I just know when I started putting that stuff into practice right away,
Hmm.
my drawing skills drastically went up. What is that sound?
What sound?
Something boom 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 boom.
Oh yeah, I'm texting my wife. Sorry about that. That's the vibration from my phone.
Okay, if you're gonna text your wife, mute yourself.
Yeah, I didn't think that. Sorry, but I gotta start get going anyway. So I'll see you tomorrow then, I guess, or at least on the Chef for
well,
Good Dog Press.
I won't be on till Monday after tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot today's Saturday.
Yes, and don't forget to put your clock back.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, my clock. The
Yes.
time changing thing. I forgot about that. Will do. So see you on Monday, or at least on the Chef for Good Dog Press.
Yep. Okay.
All right, later, Rick, and later, guys. And that's it for me.
Okay. See ya. Okay, everybody. I guess that's it for this. Thank you for tuning in. I will finish this up on Manny's channel, Good Dog Press's channel. So be sure to go over there. Remember to hit that like button. On your way out, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Be sure to check out the various Indiegogos in the description and subscribe to all the people in the description. Their channels: Good Dog Press, Tank Ferret, and John Dillard Gaming the System. And hopefully we will see you all over at Good Dog Press's channel in a few minutes. I shouldn't take too long to be there myself. It's just closing this down and going over there. Bye for now. God bless. Love everyone. Have a great, beautiful day.